students. My name is Lee, and together with Taylor, I will be chairing today's Stage 2 Community of the School's Public Speaking Competition. I would like to introduce Bianca and Alina, who will be our timekeepers today. A very special welcome to teachers and students from Mount Hutton and Waiyarang schools. Also a special welcome to our adjudicators, Jay Ferguson and Charlize White from Hunter Sports High School. Public speaking is an important part of the English syllabus that develops students' confidence and self-esteem when addressing an audience. The purpose of today's competition is to provide students representatives from Year 3 or Year 4 across our community of schools with the opportunity to present a prepared speech at the CoS level. The students have planned and prepared a speech on their own topic and will compete against students at the stage level. As their school representatives, each student will receive a certificate. The top 2 students will be awarded a highly recommended and champion certificate. Congratulations to today's finalists and good luck. Please welcome our first speaker, Amelia Wall, representing Windale Public School.
Have you ever wondered how it would feel to be a horse, or to walk and run with someone on your back? It would feel quite sore. And would it hurt your back? Yes, it would. But we don't care. We just think if we don't have to walk, it's okay. We don't feel pain. No, not on my watch. Horses are a majestical creature that deserves to be free. That's why they need lots of space. Did you know that horses can sleep lying down and standing up? Yeah, pretty cool, huh? Oh, and they can also live up to 30 years old. Since horses are such big creatures, I think that they should not have to carry people around all day. Well, it's not like you're going to see someone down the street riding a duck. Jeez, I hope not. I got a horse riding license. Yeah, it's great. But of the first time I went on a horse, I realised that it's kind of sad for a horse to be ridden on all day. I thought that because what if you were that horse being ridden on all day? People riding horses all day can cause serious pain in the growth plates, which will cause horses not to be ridden anymore. Imagine being the person that caused a horse to hurt its leg or to hurt its back. If I was, I would feel so sorry for the horse. So when driving in the country and you look down into a paddock and see some horses, ask yourself, is he a retired police horse who has done his duty, or is he a therapy horse that can sense when a person needs some comfort? Maybe a horse involved riding for the disabled or a beloved family friend. Whatever road they have travelled, they are all members of our animal kingdom, and as humans, we are here to love and respect them.
Please welcome our second Stage 2 speaker, Willis O'Bria, representing Mount Hutton Public School. Ring, ring. Hello, Willis speaking. What? Another robbery at the bank? This sounds like a job for a forensic scientist. What is a forensic scientist, you might ask? Well, forensic scientists use cutting-edge scientific techniques to examine and interpret evidence in connection with civil and criminal matters. In criminal law, forensic science can help prove the guilt or innocence of the defendant. Now, you've probably seen forensic scientists at work on TV shows where terrible crimes are investigated and solved. To be a forensic scientist, you need to have patience, be smart, and be able to use sophisticated technologies. Forensic scientists collect and analyze evidence in all sorts of ways. Imagine how fantastic it would be to have the ability to work out who committed a crime, how they did it, and maybe even why. It'd be like playing that classic murder mystery game, Clue. You know, was it Scarlett glamorous movie star with a rope in the library, or was it a peacock in the kitchen with a pistol? Every question will give you an answer. Of course, There are some parts of the job that would be fun. In fact, there are things that would be horrible, but they just need to be done. I would still love to become a forensic scientist because I enjoy solving puzzles and mysteries and helping prove the truth. Oh, that's my phone again. They need me at the bank. There's a very mysterious crime to be solved. I'm on my way. Please welcome our third speaker, Ella Jean Sloan, representing Waiyarang Public School.
She plays the pug cross with a Jack Russell. She is now just 3 years old. When she was born, she was the blackest and smallest puppy out of the pack, and she was born a farm. Pippa looks like a deformed alien with googly eyes and a long pink tongue. She has a small body with a super fat body, but whenever she is, I still love her. Every time after dinner, we can feel which I'll talk about later, and Pippa are scrap veggies. When my dad puts the veggies in the bowls, 1 second later they're gone, but I don't mind. Theo, the other dog, is very annoying, but he's the one which is trained well, but besides Pippa doesn't really work well. And Theo is a blue heeler pug. Pippa's a lazy dog. She's not like most dogs because she's real lucky. And she was just 2. She was supposed to have 5 puppies, but the 2 girls died. The 3 boys' names were Chubster, Big Nose, and Sleepyhead. Some funny things about Pippa is that she only bites upside down, and when you scratch her belly, she nips you. It doesn't hurt, it actually tickles. And when we take the dogs out for a walk, she gets so tired and exhausted a lot, so we have to pick her up so much. Pippa's a special pug. She's the bestest pug that I ever had in my lifetime. She might be ugly, but she's beautiful to me. She might be weak, she might be lazy, but she's strongly loved by me and my family. Thank you for listening to my speech.
Please welcome our fourth speaker, representing Waiyarang Public School.
Firefighters. I wonder what they do. That's what I'm here to tell you. Firefighters had a rough season last summer. They worked tirelessly and painfully throughout while travelling across Australia. Droughts have been worse than ever, causing the fire and danger levels to rise to catastrophic. My dad was away a lot last summer. How would you feel not seeing your dad for a long time? Sometimes he was gone for over a week with no phone or contacts, and I still had to go to school feeling anxious. He sometimes had to eat from ration packs and had to sleep in the truck. It would have been so hard and scary, as sometimes the fires moved faster than the truck could drive. My dad's job while at fires was to make sure that people and their pets moved to safety. That meant that they had to leave their homes and get to a safe place. These people could only hope the best that they were safe and nothing was destroyed, because all roads were closed until everything was assessed. Did you know that there were 3,500 homes destroyed in the 2019 fires, while over 18 million hectares of bush and grassland burnt, which is almost as big as New Zealand? 8,000 koalas have died as a result of these fires. During these terrible times, Americans and New Zealanders came over to assist with fighting the fires. 34 people lost their lives due to the fires. Some are even firefighters. In my opinion, firefighters are everyday heroes. They risk their lives to keep us safe. I know what I want to be when I grow up. Thank you.
Please welcome our fifth speaker, Brady Donnelly, representing Mount Hunt Public School.
Do you know what a superhero looks like? I do. My dad is my superhero. Have you seen him lately? He has super speed, super strength and flies around in his undies. He is truly my superhero. What makes him my superhero are a lot of things. He is really funny and does so much for my family. He works harder than anyone around, but Mum says, no. Ever since I was little, I knew I could depend on my dad. When I want something, I just need to ask Dad. He will always give in to anything I ask for, especially when it comes to playing Fortnite. Mum always says no, but Dad loves to play a lot, so I ask him and he says yes. I never tell him that he's a bot. My dad is good at a lot of things. He is great at football, he is a good reader and he loves the gym. Luckily for me, he is also great at doing the dishes and feeding my pets, which means I usually get out of doing my chores. My dad can do anything. He always puts our family first and cares about it more than anything in the world. I am so lucky to have him. My dad's favourite football team is the Parramatta Eels. Boo! Whenever Parramatta lose, he says, you know who they need? Aaron Donald. That's my dad. We made a joke up at home that Para doesn't matter because everyone else in my family loves the Newcastle Knights. Now that's a great team. He also has terrible dad jokes. For example, he said, dogs are beers, birds are feathers, and trees are flowers. It makes no sense, but he thinks it's hilarious. When I grow up, I want to be just like my dad, a super, but possibly a little stronger. Thank you.
Please welcome Academy Speaker Georgia Lee Reid, representing without very kind of
Hey, this is my life, and my life is kind of crazy. I have one brother and two sisters, and their life is all over the place. So let me introduce you to them a little bit. So first we have Gabby. Gabby's basically my second mum. She keeps everyone in line, and if someone needs her advice, she has it. And then we have Lily. Okay. She's nice sometimes, I would say, but she's always so grumpy. We do get along once in a while. Then we have the most ugliest, rattiest thing ever. It would break a world record for being that ugly. Nah, just kidding. I love it. Oops, I mean him, Brandon. Then we have pretty, beautiful, sweet, little, intelligent me. You guessed it. I never get in trouble, like never. And I'm definitely the favourite child, and I have many reasons to support, but I would rather not say. Like, they don't just come straight off the top of my head. Like, come on. Now this is what I have to put up with on a weekend. Soccer and then netball straight after. But I'm not complaining that much. Do you want to know why? No. Because $5 for each canteen, like lucky me. And then we have Sundays. Boring old Sundays. We usually sit down and do nothing. And then just... Well, if it's hot, then me and Bro would usually have a water fight. Or just a fight in general. But he's the one that's getting in trouble. Because with my puppy eyes, I'm not getting in any trouble. And then Monday, school. Boring old school, you guessed it. Then we have Miss Simons as a teacher. She's okay, I guess. Okay, you get it. All the way through to Fridays. Fridays are fun because we have sport and we don't do much work at all. But I'm happy because we have a different teacher and I don't have to put up with Miss Simons all day. Okay, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, all the way to Friday. You guessed it.
Stand our Stage 2 representatives, Amelia, Willis, Ella Jones, Preston, David, and Dora Lee. Please give these students another round.
It's always such an honour coming to something like this and being able to present in not just our school but to our whole CoS. So first I'd like to thank our school for being such a wonderful audience. You did such a great job, so please give yourself a clap. Also I'd like to thank the people who came from other schools today and our own representatives for coming along and presenting yourself and putting yourself out there in front of other people to read your speeches. So thank you. Please give them another round of applause. you to our beautiful adjudicators who came all the way from Hunter Sports High School. You did an amazing job, so thank you very much. Can you guys give Deb a clap, please? So in my hands now, I do have the certificates with the results. So I'll hand out the finalists first, then there'll be a runner-up, and then there'll be our champion speaker for the stage 2. Now, not even I have seen this yet, so it's very exciting. I didn't notice that, actually. First up, our first finalist is Ella Jean. So please come forward. Second stage 2 finalist, Georgia Lee. Preston Jenkins. And Amelia Waller. Thank you. Okay, our runner-up for today is Willis Opera. Which means our stage 2 champion is Baden Donnelly.